The next topic will be the on-change. On-change form rules are, as the name suggests, they are performed and evaluated every time and value has been changed on the form. Now, there's a little catch with this, because the on-change form rules are performed and evaluated also during one of the stages of form loading. So let me show it to you again. This was the form loading, and user taps on the record, and edit form starts to load, and it's blank. And in the next step, what the application does, it fills in. So what happens is basically a change happens from blank to something, to some specified values. So, okay. Let me just go back, probably my screen. So I was explaining this, that it went from blank to something. And for this, we have an example. And also, if you don't want this to happen during the on-change, if you want somehow to counteract this, you want to avoid, checking the changing during the loading, we have a specific condition for this. It's called isLoaded. And if isLoaded is true, that means that all of the information has been already loaded and you can specify other conditions. So, and we have an example here. What we want to do is we want to create a form rule, an on-change form rule for the order entity that will set a specific order code option set field to a certain value based on the total amount of the order. So if it's less than 3,000, the form rule will automatically change the option set to yellow. And in all of the other cases, it will change it to green. So let me switch to the Woodford. Okay, here's my Woodford. Okay, I guess you can see it now. So we were talking about the order entity. I'm going to open the entity. Let me click on the edit form. And I'll click, just a second until it refreshes. I will click on the on-change. Oh, I've already got here, so I'm going to delete this. I'm going to start from scratch. So we said we want to check if the total value is less than 3,000. So we are going to create a condition. But first, we want to put there the counteracting condition that the loading has already passed. So we have isLoaded equals true, and we are going to add another condition. This one will be about the total amount, and we said it's going to be less than 3,000. So it's less than 3,000. Okay, the condition looks good. So if this condition is met, we are going to add a step that if the total amount is less than 3,000, we are going to change the new order code to yellow. Okay, and we are going to add an add otherwise if to the form rule. We are going to click on the first if, and then we are click. So we are specifying all of the other possibilities that are going to happen. We don't have to specify them because in this case we have just the option set is just either yellow or green. So let me add a step to this, and we want to change it to green. In all other cases, it's going to be green. Okay, this looks fine. Let me save, and let's publish. Okay, let me switch back to the application, the mobile application. And I'm going to synchronize changes that I did. Okay, told me that the application was updated. That means that the customization gone through. So I'm going to look at the orders. Right, I'm going to create an order. And I'm going to specify the customer, some name. order. I'm going to select the price list, retail US, and I'm going to select the product. So I want something that is less than 3,000. So I'm going to one, and I'm going to add about 50. Okay, that's more than 3,000. Okay, 30. Okay, this one's good. So the total amount of total amount is 2,286, and the order code is yellow. Now to prove that it works, if it's larger than 3,000, it should be green. So I'm going to add another product. For example, this, and I'm going to add a lot of those. 60. Okay. So now we have total amount of 9,954, and the order code has been automatically changed to green. So I guess this works. Okay. So this has been the on-change rule.